mind. You'll never be satisfied. Blame the divine. Eventually they'll find the time. And what if I believe you? Or what if I believe you? What if I go on, give it your all tonight. You can say anything you like. I'm not your savior, so far away. Blinded by anger, you forgot who to blame. I'll never be your lighthouse in the dust. If I had my way, I'd guide you to the rocks. Go on, give it your all tonight. You can say anything you like.
What's up, everybody?
You can say anything you like. Go and give it your all. You can say anything you
Welcome to Whiskey Oval _TV as we get set up, as we get ready to cover the Nodak Outlaw Sim League here at Williams Grove Speedway. Long straightaways, tight corners. It's going to be a fun one. Lots of good drivers in here. 19 drivers have made the qualifying start, and right now Dakota Hartzell, he's on the top boards with Kevin Fry right behind him. Jason Randolph there in P3. Quick time of the night, 16.2, a 6.8. Kevin Fry right there behind him, though, with a 16.9, a 5.2. So you got a 6.8 and a 9.5. It's tight, man. Top 7. Everybody's tight here. Williams Grove Speedway heat races are about to kick off. And we're going to get ready to rock and roll with heat race number 1. Live here on YouTube on Whiskey Oval _TV, obviously, or you can go check out the new YouTube channel and watch this stream there on your 70-inch, 80-inch, 4K or the surround sound TV there in your living room. I know some of you guys have a pretty cool surround sound setup there. Here we go with the grid. Nodak Outlaw Sim League of Dakota Hartzell. Their fast time there in qualifying. The Firm Motorsports driver, the number 75. He'll be on pole. Shane Bowers, the 03 machine, to the outside of him. Josh, Ryan, they'll be starting there in the second row. Third row, give it to Corey and Patrick. And rounding out the last spot there in P, number 7, Richard. A driver out of the Midwest. A little bit of race info up there on your screen. Williams Grove Speedway, track clean 0.52 miles. 62 degrees of temperature. Sunday night, 410 to sprint car action. Forget about the 305s, forget about the 360s. We're going to jump straight up to the 410 sprint cars. These things are a complete handful as well. Better hold on to it. Get the music off, get the engine volumes up just right. Make sure everything's set up on my side just right. We got a long night of racing ahead of us. There's a 75 machine. There's Bowers to his outside. Cool paint schemes. Is there wheel to wheel? Lights on the pace truck is off. We'll be going green flag racing. Josh and Ryan right there in a P2. It's like some same paint schemes. There for second and third place. Teammate actions, possibly. Rounding out the field is Richard back here. See if he can move up. We'll be going green flag racing as they slowly roll down into turns number 3. Getting ready to rock and roll. First heat race, first laps as we get ready to shimmy shive down into turn 1. Dakota Hartzell leading the pack down. And we got guys flipping already. One guy, Corey, he is out of this race. He has flipped. He's into the pits. Patrick Spangler was caught up in it. And Dakota is still our race leaders. He comes up in turn 4 with Shane still right there behind him. Josh rounding out P3. Ryan rounding out that 4th spot. And Richard is now rounding out the field. Sorry, Patrick Spangler's rounding out the field. So he has some room to catch up. Everybody's single filed out as of right now. They rip around turns 4 down the front stretch. Working lap 4 of 10. Last lap times are up there on your scoring tower. And look at there. Dakota with a 16.448. Once again. He has one ginormous dirt glob right there in the middle of his visor, man. That's annoying. And there you go. There's that famous blue bridge down the back straightaway. And this track is extremely tacky. You can hear that. You can hear the throttle. No checkup whatsoever. It is flat out for the firm Motorsports driver. 21 Racing Designs there on that front wing. Checking on back now. Sean and Josh, they're slowly closing up on each other. But check this out. Sean is slowly catching up to Dakota. Does he have enough laps? They ran just about the exact same lap time. There's a gap up there on your race screen. Hartzell, he has a 0.4, half a second lead now. As Sean tries to switch up his lanes a little bit, trying to get as much grip as he possibly can. But with this track being so tacky, how do you? It's just flat out. Did not make a mistake though. 2 more laps to go around Williams Grove Speedway. And it looks like everything's gonna be single filed out. Here we go with the crash. To see what happened at the beginning of the race, I think we was 3 wide at one point. There's Spangler right there, right in the middle, and they maybe just collected wheels out to the outside wall. Didn't really see what happened. One more time. Why not? Down the backstretch for the first time. And boom, there you go. Guy spins all the way to the outside wall. They do a little barrel roll. Back up front we go. Dakota held off Sean. Josh, Ryan, they finish 1, 2, 3, and 4. As we get ready to rock and roll with heat race number 2. Pretty sure everyone will make it to the A main show here tonight, so it's all about the running order. Here we go. From the great state of Texas, from the Lone Star State, the state that's basically its own country. I mean, I would sign the petition. The state of the Buc-ee's, the cleanest bathrooms around. Kevin Fry, the number 20 machine, he'll be on pole. Jamie from the land down under. He'll be back in P2. Justin Smolin, Open Wheel Mafia driver, the 203 car. He's back in 3rd. Ryan from the state of California, the crazy state. That is a crazy state, man. California, pretty though. He's back in 4th spot. Nolan Anderson from the Midwest, and give it to Chris. Running out that 5th and 6th spot. There in heat race, number 2. 410 sprint cars, man. These things, I cannot make a lap. And it doesn't matter what track we go to. These things are tough. Very tough. Better hold on to them. Two teammates, it looks like they're on the front row. ABR on that engine cover. ABR setup shot. 1-2. I heard if you throw chrome on it, I heard this is an iRacing hack. Not for sure if it's true or not. If you throw chrome on your sprint car, it gives you a little bit more horsepower. This is what I was told. Justin back there in the third spot. You got Ryan there to the outside. He blinked in. He blinks out. We'll keep an eye on that. The 65 car. Nolan Anderson there to the inside. That number 64. A little bit of teal blue. Eskimos. R&R Inc. up there on the top right-hand corner. That's a sponsor. Much appreciated. And here we go. Already green flag racing, almost late to the party. Kevin Fry and Jamie from the land down under 1-2. And here we go. Green flag racing already lap number 1 complete. Fry is leading the man from Australia down the backstretch and into turn number 3 and 4. Track still very tacky, but how much did the heat race number 1 breaking in? Justin Smolin still hanging there on that third spot, trying to hold on to it. Ryan, hold on to it, kid. Jumps a cushion in turns 1 and 2. He lost some time. Then the number 65 machine, and once again goes a little bit high. Nolan Anderson back here in the 5th spot, and then you got Chris. I think he got loose at the beginning of the race, and he lost all sorts of time right when the green flag raved. But here we go, about to duke it out for the lead. We are halfway home to mama this time by for heat race number 2. Ken McCarron, can he run him down? The boys from the chopper view. Down the back stretch they go and slipping and sliding into turns 3 and 4. Check out the view though, 2 different lines as both of those guys, first and second, almost hit the outside wall. And Smolin, this car has a lot of grip there into the middle part of the racetrack. Throw a blanket over the top 3. They roar down the front stretch. Lap 7 of 10 is what we are working right now as we are still on board with the guy that's in 3rd spot, a driver for the Open Wheel Mafia squad. And look at Kevin Fry's line as he blinks in. He blinks right back in, and look how much he slides over that cushion almost to the outside wall. And that is the gap that he is working with. Can McCarron get to the inner side of him? Lap 8 of 10, making 2 more laps to go. As we still ride on board with the top 3, this is the action. Everybody else, 4th on back, is spread out. These drivers are leaving that bottom line open. Down the back or down the front stretch, white flag waves for Fry. He has led every single lap of heat race number 2 as they work off of turn number 2 now and down the back straightaway in the 410 horsepower. And look at that bottom line, though. They keep it open. Will that come into play here in the Mac Daddy show? The checkered flag waves for the number 20 machine of Kevin Fry, and a very good run by him. McCarron, Smolin, Ryan, Nolan, and Chris rounding out the field here for this heat race. And here we go, moving right along for tonight's race. Another Firm Motorsports driver, Jason Rudolph. They've been having a very good run here tonight. The 47 machine. He'll be on pole. Phil onto the outside. Jeremy Prey. Wrath Racing, the 117 car. He'll be back in 3rd. And Mike will be 4th. Joe 5th. And give it to Eric Johnson. There in that 6th spot. Qualifying came in huge here tonight. Nobody. Not a whole lot of passing here in the heat races. So if you want a good start here in the Mac Daddy Show, which will be coming up right after this race, I believe, you better have a good qualifying run. Hill, Jason Rudolph, 1-2 right now. Pink Panther machine in this race, getting ready to rock and roll, and they're in the number 69 machine of Mike. Pretty cool looking paint scheme. Eric Johnson in the 4 car, he's rocking that all black and blue car. And Joe rounding out the field. Man, Casey Kane, he's been doing some pretty good. He's been having some pretty good results in the World of Outlaws. As they work down the backstretch, they slowly work down the backstretch. Jeremy Prey, it says Prayster there on that front wing. And down in turns 3 and 4. Phil and Jason, 1-2 there on the start, and Randolph, my apologies. The Pink Panther machine trying to work underneath the Prayster as the Prayster works on the outside. Into turns 3 and 4, slipping and sliding. That Pink Panther machine is not giving out without a fight. He gets loose up at turn 4. And Jeremy Prey is going to capture that third spot. And we are single filed back out here in the 410 sprints. This is race number 1 of the Nodak Outlaw Silma League. And Randolph is trying to start out his season with a very good start in this heat race. Last lap time's up there on your screen. Randolph with a 17 flat. Then you have Phil with a 17.1. Prayster with a 17.2. And looky here, back here. The Pink Panther machine trying to hold back the 4th spot. We got side-by-side racing up here for the top 2. Jeremy Prey to the inside of Phil. They work off a turn number 4. They're going to click off another lap, and Randolph is completely checked out from the field. Battle out on the racetrack is back here for the 2nd spot, and Mike and Eric Johnson is trying to battle it out here for the 4th as they slip and slide right back down into turn number 3. Mike seems like he's getting a little loose off the corners once again. And the number 4 machine of Johnson looks down to the inside. He's going to slide it up to the cushion, and Johnson to that 4th spot. Not without a fight. Not without a fight, though. The Pink Panther machine slide jobs right in front of Johnson. These guys are throwing haymakers at each other. Same thing with Phil and Jeremy up there. Slide job once again. Johnson almost to the outside wall. That was Joe that smashed the outside wall coming off of turn number 4. Sorry, turn number 2. And now Johnson is going to try to slide it on up. Not clear. 2 more laps to go as we check on board with Phil and Jeremy as these guys duke it out. Good racing here for heat race number 3. Phillips all the way to the outside. Jeremy Prey, will he slide it up in that Prayster machine? Not quite. White flag waves, Pink Panther. Up Mike, he gets loose, and now Johnson has that 4th spot. Uncontested. Back up front with P2. Jeremy Prey with the slide job. Trying to slide it up all the way to the outside wall. He is clear. Phil with the crossover drag race to the line. Checker flag waves. Randolph, Prey, Phil, Johnson. Solrum. Top 5 and Joe smash the outside wall. And he's going to finish in that 6th spot in a very good race. For the heat race number 3, this track gets a little bit more racy as the race goes on, as the night goes on. Checker flag waves and nothing's happening. Here we go. Now something's happening. We're going to start it off with the B main event. Just to double check. It says only one guy is going to advance, but I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I think there's only 20 cars that signed up, 19 cars that are in this race for the Nodak Outlaw Sim League. If you guys like to join this series, shoot me a message. I'll get you hooked up. You can go to iRacing.com, check their, go to League Directory. Sign up that way as well. They do have a Discord page. And get signed up for this 410 action. Race number 1 of their season. They skip on to Kokomo right after this. That's March 14th, Sunday nights. They go to Kokomo, and they go to Limaland, then they go to Knoxville Raceway. Fairbury, the dirt track at Charlotte, Eldora, and then Lernerville. And I don't know, I'm just going to say this off the top of my head, just kind of throwing out a bunch of words, really. I have a feeling, like every other league, that these guys will probably run the Bristol at dirt with these 410 cars. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just kind of saying it. But a lot of leagues, they're pretty excited for that dirt track at Bristol. Yeah, Bristol dirt track. I guess it's coming out next week during the big update. I don't know. I don't know exactly when it's coming out. I hear all sorts of stuff. So if someone knows, please let me know. But everyone's all excited for it. I still haven't seen a official release date. But I could be living underneath the rock as we get ready to rock and roll. The B-Main, we already have a crash. We already have a crash. The number 1 machine of Chris and Corey. Don't know what happened. Under pace laps. Here we go. Get back on track here. Richard Bates, the number 1 machine, or the 42 machine, he's on pole with Nolan Anderson to his outside. Mike in 3rd, Spangler back in 4th, Chris, Joe, and Corey rounding out that 6th and 7th spot. As we are stacked up, we are backed up. Wheel to wheel, door to door, the B-Main event, 10 laps around Williams Grove Speedway, and here we go. We're going to shimmy shine down into turn at number 1. Pink Panther machine, the 69 of Mike. He's going to try to fight it right underneath of Nolan Anderson. Not quite. He's going to give it up and tuck right back in to that 3rd spot. But watch this number 10 machine. He did not have a chance to show his stuff in his heat races. He got into a bad crash. Lap number 1 down the backstretch. He works under Mike. Spangler trying to go fast early. Trying to move up. Started in 4th spot. He's still in 4th spot. He's trying to put as much pressure as he can on that Pink Panther car. Clicking off another lap. They're working turns 1 and 2 now. Drag race down the backstretch. Trying to do some wheel stands. Richard still leading this. No sponsors on that car. If you guys want to drive or sponsor the 42 car, looks like he has all sorts of sponsorship available. And look at this race. Start blanket over the top 4. Look how close these drivers are racing. Look at turn 4. It is getting slick. A lot of drivers are getting loose. Patrick Spangler working this bottom side of the racetrack. He tried to go for a 2-for-1 deal. He's trying to stick it down on the bottom side. Well, he slid it up. Crossover by Richard. We have a new race leader. We have swap spots. And we have Patrick Spangler to the point after he crashed on lap 1 of his heat race. What a bounce back by the number 10 machine. Now Richard trying to hold back the pressure. Mike got up to 3rd, and Anderson has already fell back to 4th spot. Chris, the number 1 car, a little bit off pace. Don't know if he has damage from that warm-up crash, but he is just now entering turns 3 as our race leaders get ready to shimmy and shive down into turn number 1. Turn 2, not so bad. But turn number 4, watch these drivers as they work off of it. Seems like a lot of drivers are getting loose. Right there, we have contact. Richard got into the back of Mike. They made contact. The 42 machine did a wheel stand down the front straightaway. And Richard, who was in second place, led a lot of laps. He's back in fourth place now. As tables have turned, and now the Pink Panther machine trying to hold off Anderson with the white flag out. Our race leader, Spangler, completely checked out on the field. And here we go down into turn number 3. Mike's going to block that slide jump. He gets into the tires. Nolan to the outside wall. He wall rides at the 42 machine. Tries a drag race. Mike to the line and not going to do it though. But wow, that got crazy quick. And Anderson, he's going to finish in fourth place. Chaos in the last corner of the B main event. Mike tries to tickle the white tires. Anderson smashes the outside wall. The 42 machine just tries to split the difference. As warm-up is underway, these drivers will get their machines all dialed in, tuned in. And we'll do some green flag racing right after this. Best time and last lap time will be up there on your screen for this warm-up session. I think it's only a 5-minute warm-up. It is a 5-minute warm-up session. And no one's out there on the racetrack, so they may be advancing this race session here at Williams Grove Speedway. Nodak Outlaw Sim League. So if you guys would like to join this, shoot me a message. I'll get you guys hooked up. I'll try to pull some strings to get you in it. I don't think it's hard, though. Go to iRacing.com, go to their league directory. Sunday nights here on Wisco_TV.
Bartender tip number 1. Follow these steps.
Man, I gotta say, I like the endurance driving, the endurance road racing stuff. We had a 6-hour race at Watkins Glen in a BMW. Robert Wickens was in that race, the former IndyCar driver. Anyways, he was in a whole different class, man. But I did my 3-hour stint. I did 3 hours in the BMW just staring at this dang screen, man. My eyes were completely bloodshot. My wife told me that I look like complete crap about 20 times today. So I got some gamer glasses, some blue tint glasses, gunner glasses, whatever you want to call them. And let me tell you, I do not think they work. I think this is a gimmick. So if Gunner wants to sponsor me, probably don't. As a checkered flag waves, warm-up session, no one really went at it. I think the track is worked in enough, man. Coming off at turn 4 is where all the action is going to be if you want a ticket to this place for tonight's race. In the virtual world, turn 4. That's where I'd be sitting. As we get ready to rock and roll with the A main show, the Mac Daddy show, 19 drivers are going to make the call to the start line. And we'll see how the dominoes fall at the end of this. Here we go. Mac Daddy show, Nodak, Outlaw, Sim League, Dakota Hartzell, the firm motorsports driver, 75. He'll be on at the front row. To his outside, from the great state of Texas, Kevin Fry, the number 20 machine. Jason Randolph, the firm motorsports driver as well. Right behind his teammate, he'll be there in third spot. Sean Bowers, there in fourth. McCarron, from the land down under, he'll be back in fifth spot. The Brayster with Wrath Racing, he'll be starting in sixth. Josh with the firm motorsports, let's check that out. All in the front, or all in the inside row. He'll be back in seventh. Justin, Open Wheel Mafia, 8th place. Phil, 9th. Ryan, 10th. Ryan, from the crazy state of California, he's back in 11th spot. Eric Johnson, 12th spot, 13th position, give it to Spangler. What a run he had there in the B-main show. He bounced back good, trying to make a statement, and he absolutely did. We'll watch him try to work his way up to the front. Mike back in 14th, Richard 15th, Anderson 16th, Chris, Joe, and Corey rounding out that 17th, 18th, and 19th spot. Ladies and gentlemen, we're stacked up, we're packed up, we're wheel to wheel, wing to wing. 30 laps around Williams Grove Speedway, 410 sprint car action. And here we go. Green flag is out as we shimmy a shive down into turn one. Marcel is our race leader. There in the top spot. Sean still back there in second. Randolph has rounded out the third. And then you got this battle right here. They made contact. The two machine backs it up to the outside wall. He's flipping caution waves for the first time tonight. And McCarran, Jamie McCarran from Australia, J-Mac. And he may have all sorts of that front end damage. That front clip may be completely destroyed. And a tough hit. As the first caution of the night is out on the racetrack, and man, rounding out the top five, he was working on it. He's missing his front wing. But it's still driving though. Here we go with the crash. He's down there on the bottom side of the racetrack, slid right on up. They didn't make contact. And check this out, slow-mo. I don't know. You guys can make the call on that. I'm just a broadcaster, so I don't have to make the call on that stuff. Anyways, and then he got it. Man, he took a couple of good legs. Look at that flip, though. Directly right back on his wheels. That was kind of impressive. That was one solid flip there by the number 2 machine. Sean, he has already moved up 2 spots since the green flag waved. We're on lap number 3. Caution laps do not count here for the Nodak Outlaw Sim League. So we will have a true 30-lap main event. Lights on the pace truck is off. We'll be going green flag racing. Sean, Dakota, there's still 1-2, and a huge start by Dakota on the 75 car. Good jump on the restart there, and here we go. Randolph down to the bottom side. Will he try to slide it up in front of Sean? Looks like he will. He is clear, but he's not going to take it to the outside wall. He's going to tuck it right in there to the bottom side. And we have more contact. We have a guy spinning. And a stack up back down and off of turn number 4 is number 5 machine of Josh. As he tries to squeeze that 410 down to the inside, he made contact and looped it right in front of the field. And we have more cars back there, and one guy with no front wing. Back under caution for the second time. So these drivers will get their fast repair, their quick fix, whatever you want to call it. And we'll try to restack them and repack them, and let's give it another go. Apex Auto Glass, man, they sponsor all sorts of stuff here on iRacing.com. Thanks to Apex Auto Glass, man. I see your guys' logo everywhere. So awesome job, man. Awesome job. Seeing it here on multiple cars here tonight. Hartzell, the 75 car. He's still on pole, man. All sorts of shininess on that 75 as well. Butt kicker up there on the top of his wing. ABR setup shop. They're on the front cover. Same thing with his buddy right there, Sean. Back there in third spot, a 1-2. As the lights on the pace truck is off. And look at this track, man. It is getting slick. These 410s completely destroy this racetrack. And like I said in that heat race number 3, coming off of turn 4. Coming off of turn 4, you gotta watch out for it, man. That thing gets super slick. Lots of drivers getting loose. As a pace truck is gonna make that hard left-hand corner, we'll be going green. Flag racing once again, and watch the 75. See if he can get another good jump, and he does. And here we go, almost trying to make it 3 wide. Here comes a 20 machine. Kevin Fry trying to get into the mix. Early on, he almost stuck at 3 wide. Trying to get around. Sean right now, he goes all the way up to the outside boards. Close racing. As Randolph is down there on the bottom side of the racetrack. Sorry, Sean is there to the bottom side of the racetrack. Hold on to it, kids. Kevin Fry slams the inside wall. And the yellow flag is going to wave once again. As we was riding on the nose cam of Kevin Fry, and I don't know what happened, but he definitely got hit. He smashed the inside wall. And for the 3rd time now. As Kevin Fry pulls that 410 in and tries to get that thing fixed up and repaired. And the 42 machine once again, no front wing. I don't know if he got it fixed last time or not. If he didn't, then kind of all worked out for him. Here we go, Kevin Fry. Watch this, coming off of turn 4. I've said it multiple times, lots of drivers. Oh man, came right across the nose of the 14, backs it right on up. We'll have to watch that again. Come on, boys, up there in the blimp, the slow-mo. Oh, man, that's a tough call. That is one tough call, but look at the hit. He held the brake, I think. Sure he did. Rolled it right on out, and everybody trying to squeeze on by. One guy barely clipped him. All right, back to live mode, back to race mode we go. We're under caution for the 3rd time, trying to make some laps. We're only on lap 7 of 30. Caution laps do not count once again, so this is a true 30-lapper main event. Best lap time is up there on the boards, and Patrick Spangler, what a statement he is trying to make after that bad heat race that he had. Bouncing back, winning the B main, and he's already moved up 8 spots here in the Mac Daddy show, and he's already cracked the top 5. So we'll try to watch him try to move on up some more. Back under green flag. Check this out from the blimp mode, and more cars are making contact. The 14 machine. And we are beating doors off here because they have no doors, but we're beating wheels off here. And check how tight turn 1 and 2 is. And look at that guy ripping the lip. He just passed 3 cars there on the outside. He's onto the outside of Phil. The 65 machine of Ryan. Coming out of absolutely nowhere with the damaged front end. And he just passed Spangler like it was nothing. Ripping the cushion once again. Up to the 4th spot now. Trying to track down Sean there in the 3rd spot, but it's not over yet as these drivers trying to get it back. And here comes a praster of Jeremy. And I have no idea what is happening back here, but Patrick Spangler is slowly slipping back. He's still back there in the 6th spot, though, as Phil trying to get into the inside of him. Riding visor cam, riding shotgun. And the guy that's running in 7th place. And there you see what he is seeing out of the front visor. And Ryan has checked out of this little group as he gets loose off of turn 4. And here comes Spangler to his outside, and he just turns him. And we have more mayhem down into the corner. We have a car up into the outside wall. And the caution is back out. I said he turned him. But honestly, I don't know what happened. I just kind of looked out of the visor cam, but if he turned him, and if I made that call right, well, that's just awesome. But I got the replay, so, you know, video never lies. Man, the race leader, he just wants some green flag racing. The 75 machine, he keeps checking out. Same thing with Randolph. Jason Randolph. Those 2 drivers are gone. The 2 teammates, the Firm Motorsports drivers, 1-2 right now. And here we go with the replay. We'll see what happened. Check this out. So Ryan gets loose, coming off of turn 4, like every driver does. We're going to keep it right here in the slow-mo. And watch Ryan. That's Patrick Spangler to his outside there in the yellow car. And just bad, you know, there you go. There you have it. Anyways, regardless, they go smash the outside wall. Jeremy Bray tries to sneak right in between them. Not quite, though. Check this out from his view. Hold on to it, kids. Squeeze it through there, Jeremy. Man, if that right rear tire wasn't so wide, I think he would have got it. That would have been crazy. But he did. Here we go. Back to live mode, back to race mode. Maybe. There we go. Live mode back to race mode. We're going to restack them and repack them. Almost halfway home to mama. We're all working lap 13 of 30. Once the green flag waves, we'll be on lap 14 of 30. And here we go. Hartzell and Jason. And man, that outside, that 2nd place spot, you do not want to be there on the restart. The 3rd place, the 2nd row of the inside always gets them. Down in turn 1, and there's our leader, our race leader. A huge mistake in the 75 car. And the yellow flag is going to wave, and Dakota Hartzell just goes straight to the pits, gets the tow. He's calling it a night. After dominating this race, a huge mistake. Cost him, though, possibly the win there. The Firm Motorsports driver. And the yellow flag man. The flag man throwing that yellow flag as fast as he possibly can. And wow, what a turn of events. Now Sean is our race leader. Check this out for the 75 car. just got a little bit too far down. He did that hotkey and he was out of it. One more time. What a view. What a complete view. The man that was dominating this race, a driver really that was in his own zip code, is out of the race, and now these drivers have a shot. Dakota, 17.968, was our fastest time out there on the racetrack. He's now into the pits, and it looks like his night's going to be done as we are just now halfway home. So here we go. So, man, that second row, the guy that's in third place always seems like he gets the advantage. So watch Phil. He's back there. He's back in that third spot. He's in that golden spot here at Williams Grove Speedway. Coming off of turn 4. Just seems like that'd be the spot you want to be. You do not want to be there in second place. Keep an eye out for that. So here we go. Green flag out. Watch Phil try to get to the inside of the 47. Now, will he do it? And more carnage. We have a guy flipping some more. Man, we haven't really talked much about Ryan. He did about 4 flips up in the air. First race of the league. Everyone trying to fight for every inch of the racetrack. Obviously, make the most positions. You can capitalize on a lot of positions on a restart. Seems like that's what everyone's trying to do. A guy there in the green shirt down there on the bottom right. He is excited. He has his arms up in the air and he has not put them down all night long. Try to see that guy in the green shirt once again. Maybe he's still there. I don't know what camera angle I was on, but regardless, the lights on the pace truck is off. And we'll be going back to green flag racing with Sean on the front row. He's there on the top spot now. Jason there to his outside. Trying to get some green flag laps in here. See if we can go green for our 15 laps around Williams Grove Speedway. We're stacked up, backed up once again. 701 racing back there in the second row inside. Will he get to the inside of Sean? Looks like he won't. I mean, inside of Randolph. Mike to the outside wall. Keep it straight. He gets a little bit of a draft bump by the 42 machine. He gets a little fish slap tail there. But everyone's looks like he's gonna try to keep it straight. Back up front, breaking down the race field now. Sean, he is to our race point. Jason Randolph holding back that second spot. And does he have anything to say for our race leader? He might as they drag race to the line. And we are swapping spots. Slide job to the outside. And Sean, he had to check up a little bit there. crossover. Work off at turn number 4 now. Jason, he's going to try to lead this lap, but Sean's not going to give it up. Good a fight up here to the top. Battling it out, going to war with each other. Hold on to it coming off these corners. That's going to be the key as they work the bottom side of this racetrack, trying to slip and slide, trying to find a little bit of moisture down there. Bowers rips the lips, trying to knock down the boards once again. Randolph trying to figure out how he got the lead the last time, so he went back down to the bottom of the barrel, trying to catfish this racetrack, and he is there, all over that back bumper. Lap 21 of 30. Hate to go away from this, as a caution is going to wave. And Justin's into the pits right when I was going to work down the boards here. Work down the scoring tower. The caution waved. All right, so now we got to do this under caution. As we was working lap number 22, the first two guys, 1, 2, they checked out. We're 20 minutes in and 35 seconds into this Mac Daddy show. Here we go with the caution. What happened to the Pink Panther car? See the boys from the outside from the blimp mode. Check this out. Everyone is getting swirly, man. Down in turns 3 and 4, and man, the Pink Panther car looked like he was off pace as both of those drivers caught up to him very quick. But regardless, I don't know. They did a synchronized little spin there, backs that thing up to the outside wall, and Mike just gracefully flips to right there to his side. So here we go. Now we're going to break it all down. Sean, Jason, 1, 2. Kevin Fry up to that third spot. Fourth spot is going to be Jason. Phil back here. Phil's back here rounding out the top 5 now. He's moved up 4 spots since the initial green flag. Caution laps don't count, so when the leader crosses the line, he gets scored there in the last spot, and so on and so forth. Eric Johnson moved up 5 spots, but Nolan Anderson, unofficially our hard charger, he has moved up 8 spots. Ryan is back here in 9th. Patrick Spangler still rounding out the top 10. I think he should be moving up the field a little bit quicker. As he was up there up front, he got into a little bit of contact. Jeremy Prey is back there in 11th. Dakota Hartzell, McCarron, Ryan, and Joe rounding out the field. Green flag back out. Kevin Fry, where are you going, man? You went from the outside wall all the way to the inside, trying to hold on to that machine. He paid for the whole racetrack. He's trying to use it up. Just look at him, man. He is flying all the way to the outside wall. He has that thing on rails, trying to hunt down the front, too. Back on board with our race leaders. Bowers leads it. Randolph is there in 2nd. As they have a little bit of a gap. Fry is still 3rd, and Josh is holding down 4th place. Top 4 is completely spread out. Phil working this bottom side of the racetrack. Eric Johnson back here in 6th spot. Nolan Anderson back here in the 7th spot. He does have company. And here comes Dakota Hartzell in the 75 machine. He makes it back out on the racetrack. He's already up to 7th spot. The man that was in his own zip code 5 laps ago. He's on to the outside of the boards. Working right behind Eric Johnson. He's going to slip and slide right on past him like it's nothing. Can he slide it on up? Johnson's going to give out without a fight. And Dakota Hartzell's already up to the 6th spot. Jeremy Prey back here in the 9th spot, the Bracer. And you have Ryan 10th. Anderson just slaps the outside wall. He's back in 11th. Ryan, and then McCarron back there in the 12th and 13th spot. Check on the board with the race leader real quick here. Sean, he does have a little bit of a gap to play with, a little bit of a cushion, a 0.6 cushion to be exact. As Randolph gets loose, he gets it right back under power though. And now Sean has a very good lead, a 1.2 second lead. He just doubled it. On a board with the guy that led almost at the halfway point, and look how fast he is going to the outside. He has cracked the top 5. Two laps to go out there on the raceway. There's the last lap times. Can Josh hold back can Josh hold back Dakota Hartzell? As Dakota works to his outside. Josh, he's still keeping it down there on the bottom part of the racetrack. The white flag waves as we're battling out for that 4th spot. Back on board with our race leader, and for the last time, coming out of turn number 4, the leader that was able to hold it out for 30 laps of the number 3 machine. Sean's going to lead, or is going to win a race number 1. Jason's second. Kevin's going to hold back the top 30, or the top 3. Dakota Hartzell, comeback for him. He finished 4th. And Josh going to round out the top 5. Checkered flag waves for the Nodak Outlaw Sim League. Thanks to the sponsors up there in the top right. 410 Sprint Cars, lots of action. A little bit of yellow flags here. But halfway point on, man, it was green flag racing, and what a race we had. So I jump right in here to the Discord page. See if we can get an interview with the top 3 drivers. We'll see if we do, though. Kevin Fry, he did finish that 3rd spot, and we got some pictures taken. Look at that. Get your camera phones out. Those are your top 3 winners. Apex Auto Glass on all 3 of those machines. ABR Setup Shop as well on those 3 machines. Just saying, man. ABR Setup Shop. They're there. And here we go. We'll see if we can drag up Kevin Fry. We cannot drag up Kevin Fry. I do not have admin rights. So once again, I'll just jump right back down here. But guy that finished in 3rd place, Kevin Fry. How's it going, man?
Doing good, doing good.
Dude, 410 Sprint Cars here at Williams Grove. Super long straightaways. But man, it looks like these corners, coming off these corners, got very slick.
Yeah, they they got real slick real quick.
Man, it looks like there was a lot of yellow flags here, but you was able to, you finished 2nd, you finished 3rd. Just how was it out there?
Well, it was kind of treacherous. I had to start from the back because I got caught up in a wreck and had an EOL, which is no big deal. You know, I had to start from the back and just been patient, driving back to the front. And I didn't have nothing for Jason nor Sean, my teammates. So just stuck it there and just rode it home.
Kevin Fry from the great state of Texas going to finish in this last podium spot. And Kevin, got any friends, family, sponsors that you would like to thank, man?
Absolutely. I can't thank my team enough. Team Firm Motorsports, Apex Auto Glass and Tinning, ABR Setups for the awesome setups that we run throughout the whole team here. Butt Kicker, Mazin Transport, 2-1 Designs. All of our cars are done by me. So if y'all need any designs out or wraps done, hit me up. Justin Sick Photography and Siebers Race Media.
Very cool.
Can't thank those guys enough.
Very cool, Kevin. We'll try to talk to you next week, man.
All right. Thank you guys, and thank y'all for putting on the broadcast. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Driver from the Lone Star State. Jason Randolph, man, you was battling it out with Sean there, throwing slide jobs back and forth, but yellow flag came out, and overall, man, you're going to finish there in that 2nd spot.
Yeah, not a bad night. It was quite fun out there.
Dude, it definitely looked fun from my point of view. But dude, turns 1 and 2 looks like you was working that high side, and then down in turns 3 and 4 looks like the bottom side was your choice. Was there 2 different lines here?
Yeah, I kind of preferred the bottom line. earlier in the race, I was getting by Sean on the restarts, but later on, he was out front and able to take the bottom. So I figured I'd try the high side to get around him, but couldn't ever get that done.
The heat races, man, the track was extremely tacky. Then you guys worked the Mac Daddy show. You guys really didn't have a warm up. So how much different was this track going from your heat race all the way here to the A main show?
Yeah, it definitely slicked off, and you had to be off the gas quite a bit and just keeping it straight and just really try to stay out of that slick, either run real low on the bottom or really high up top.
Well, man, congratulations on the second place finish. A very good run by the number 47 machine, the Firm Motorsports driver. Man, you got any friends, family, teammates that you would like to thank?
Oh, yeah, I'd like to thank the Firm Motorsports, ABR Setup Shop, Apex Auto Glass and Tinning, Butt Kicker, Mazin's Transport, 21 Designs, Fine Line Designs, Justin Sick Photography, Seavers Race Media, and you guys for putting on the broadcast.
Very cool, man. Talk to you next Sunday.
All right, hope to be talking to you again.
Absolutely. Jason Randolph finishing in the second spot. But man, on the top of the boards is going to be Sean. And man, we're watching the replay right now here in the slow-mo. And you and Jason were just absolutely going to war with each other. But man, the checkered flag waves for race number 1 of the Outlaw, or for the Nodak Outlaw Sim League. How was it, man?
Oh yeah, man, it was a blast, man. It kind of sucked there, kind of getting the cautions. Could never actually get into a rhythm there, but the laps that we did get in, it was fun racing with them. But that last caution, I think it did save me. I found the bottom there in 1 and 2, and I was able to just tuck it down there and kind of just ride away with it.
Man, there was a lot of pitiful, or there was a lot of spots here in this race that could have gone, either way. It could have gone really good or really bad for you. I think there was one restart you finished in, or you restarted there in third, and then you captured the lead some way somehow, and then I don't know, the yellow flag waved and off you went.
Yeah, Dakota kind of he messed up there in 3 and 4. He hit that inside wall and kind of just made the lead right into my lap, and away I went.
That third spot, is that where you want to be on the restart here? Looked like that second spot, the third place guy always got to his inside.
Yeah, it was really tough to start on the outside there at the end, because it was slick on the outside, and so it was nice to get to the inside where the moisture was, and yeah, I think third place had a little better of advantage than second.
The Firm Motorsports driver, you guys finished 1-2, man. You got any thanks?
Oh yeah, the guys over there at Firm Motorsports, man, they're working their tails off, man, and I think they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, and we're over there working, grinding every day, and it's been a blast so far.
Very cool, man. Well, next week, hopefully we'll see you next Sunday.
Yeah, I can't wait. I got to thank all the guys over there at the Firm Motorsports, Apex Auto Glass and Tinting, ABR Setup Shops for the wicked fast setups, man. Butt Kicker, Mazin's Transport, 21 Designs, Fine Line Designs, Justin Sick Photography, and Seavers Race Media.
Very cool, Sean. Thanks, man. Man, the Firm Motorsports squad finishing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He says, statement. That's how you make a statement if you're a race team. Jumping 410 sprints and finish top 5 in all of them. ABR Setup Shop, man. I'm just saying, it's on all the winners' cars. Just throwing that out there. A great race. So Williams Grove Speedway. This was an absolute blast. Congratulations to all these drivers that made it here tonight, made it into the Mac Daddy show, got signed up, and battled it out. Williams Grove, man, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of this racetrack, but I think it puts on some very good racing. A lot of guys don't like it. I do. Then I don't like it. Just one of those love-hate relationships. Final results up there on your race screen for the last time. That's the B main. Just kidding. Here's the A main show. Sean, Jason, Kevin Fry, 1, 2, 3. Dakota, Josh back there in the 4th and 5th. Then you got Phil. Then you got Patrick Spangler. Jeremy Prey, the Prayster. Back in 8th place. 9th is Eric Johnson. Ryan is 10th. Nolan. Then you got Ryan back there in 12th. Jamie, 13th. Corey, Joe, Chris, Mike, and Justin rounding out those last spot. I think. Oh, there we go. Then Richard. Back there in 19th spot. 14th on back. Finished 4 laps or more down. Race number 1. If you guys like to join this league, shoot me a message. I'll get you guys hooked up. Join their Discord page. All sorts of cool stuff here in their Discord. They got setups. They got announcements. They got schedules, rules. They got paints. They got everything, man. They got everything. Join up. Nodak Outlaw. Until next Sunday night, we'll be back here on Wisconville_TV Monday with the Elite Selma Racing Association. We're going asphalt racing with Cup cars, Legacy Cup cars. Thanks for everyone for tuning in here at Wisconville_TV one last time. Everyone, please stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy some iRacing, and overall, be a nice person. Don't be mean. Mean people suck, and we need less. We need more less of mean people, if that made any sense. We'll be back live broadcasting Monday 9th and Tuesday. We'll be back with a John Osmond Memorial. And then Wednesday, the National Auto Racing Club. Then Thursday, back with the John Osmond Memorial. Virtual to reality. And then Sunday, man, Nodak 410s. Hold on to them. All right, I'm done rambling. Congratulations to the top 3 finishers, Sean and Jason and Kevin. Until next time, everybody, take care, and I will talk to you later.
You can say